Hey, and welcome to the channel. Yeah. Here we are on Kite Road. Now the fence, I've been hearing about the fence, is that the owner of the house contacted the council and they said, nothing to do with us. And then they contacted Barrett. They said, nothing to do with us. Well, I don't even know if are they bankrupt or something or what? Are they still around? Have they been asset stripped? The fence I'm talking about is that one. That one right there. Yeah. Yeah, well. So that's strange, eh? You'd think there'd be some kind of deeds or something, or yeah, you get your house's title deeds, doesn't it? And it shows you the plan of the house. So, but it's just like if you've got like a bit like that at it, and it's like an open plan type arrangement. Which way do you want to go today? Go through Cowie? Through Flynn? It's exciting me. Would you like to go to Falkirk? The Volkswagen van. Who knows? Let's go through Cowie. Let's go through Cowie. That's what we'll do. Aye. Let's go through Cowie like this. I've got some pretty strange plans. Aye. Here we go. You've got some strange plans, have you? Aye. We'll do a little bit of. I want to set up a coffee table and a standard lamp in it. Well, a whole living room at the side of the road down there. Just sit there, reading the paper, drinking a cup of coffee. It's the idea. It's like performance art, isn't it? You know, like sit there. Okay, it might start raining. Oh, aye, that's why you want to keep that thing that George was after. Aye. The umbrella thing. It's really for keeping the sun off, you know. It's just going to look like a lot of crap, isn't it? At the side of the road. Is that your best idea? Well, it's shit idea. I'm just not really on it at the moment. I think I just want. What's the point? What's the point of anything? What is the fucking point? There's no fucking point, is there? So many stupid people around. As a young child, I was getting flashbacks because my auntie had a Mark II Cortina, which I would have been in it in this road. I was just thinking about the basic nature of cars back in the 60s and 70s, and how they were much nicer actually. Like, well, they've tried to put it back to that. This thing you're just going to drive a couple of miles a day or something. Well, they don't even want you to drive now. These green communists. Cool. on about then. So I'm a bit earlier than I normally. That sign's been brought out further, isn't it? Oh, that's because of the way to build this housing scheme here. I almost moved it on the left in there, and now I'm sort of thinking maybe I'm glad I didn't now, you know. So yeah, they're gonna, fuck's sake, look at this fucking round thing in a minute. Oh aye. So we're going to go through, we're going to turn left or we're going to turn right. Left, I suppose. Seems quite dark around here. So we've got a leak in the roof of the van, which is a bit of an inconvenience. We have a leak, yeah, and it's in the skylight. I think it's just that I had a look at it, a quick look. It looks like the mastic's just gotten old and dry. So what I'll do is I'll dig it out and use the same stuff as what I used on my garage door. I think I've got more tubes than that, and that will seal it nicely. But it's dripping right on where I sleep. It's a bit of inconvenience, you know. Basically what I normally do is I go to bed early and then wake up about 12:10. It's a bit awkward, you know. So I go to bed at like 10 or something, and I wake up about 12:15, and I leave usually about 1, and I get there about 1:30 or something. But I can see how you could get in trouble there if it was in the winter and that, going down that steep hill. It becomes quite steep suddenly. So, yeah, I need to try and fix that next week. That's no good, because the water's going inside the headliner thing, so I just don't know exactly where it's going. But I have noticed water in there before. Right, so today, and for definite, it's definitely landing, because it landed on top of the pillow, my cushion that was in. So I got a bit damp. I had to take it in the house to dry it off. And so I just can't be fucked with anything anymore. I don't see the point. What is the fucking point? Well, the point is, I don't know, these videos as well, but somebody commented on a video I did. They're commenting on some of the older videos. I think that generally the thing with the videos is it's a one-hit wonder, isn't it, so to speak. People watch them and then you move on to the next one, the next one, and the next one. But the reality is that it's all like that. I mean, the newsreaders do that all the time, don't they? Look at all these news channels and shows that the programmes they put out, and it's exactly the same. People watch them and then, you know, they're just lost in time, aren't they? Nobody cares. You could actually have the same kind of argument about what's the point of, you know, newspapers. It's actually quite awkward going out there when you're in a van. What's the point in newspapers, you know? I think we might be going to the pub tomorrow afternoon, which is something to look forward to, but I don't know if we're definitely going to do it. We might, well, it depends if Kirsty gives us a lift, that's the whole thing, yeah. So it's looking a bit shaky at the moment. I think it's for Father's Day. I mean, my daughter came up with this. Oh, I don't know if I should tell you about this. It's that thing when your daughter or your son or well, your daughter says something, you can't edit. If it's something you don't like, you've got to watch, not disapprove of it too much, because that'll make them go and do it. Because now that all responsibility's been taken away from parents, it's been handed over to the Green Communists government. Then basically she's worked out with this guy, you know, and I didn't like the sound of it. And I says, oh well, you know, people aren't like that. It's not for what you think it is. What was that, like rabbit or something? And people from certain countries, third world countries, they don't have any money and they might just be looking for somebody to get a passport with. Oh, he's already here. I says, yeah, I know. Maybe he wants to stay here permanently. I think you can work it for yourself what I'm talking about. And then, so at the end of the day, I don't want to be. I'm not a racist, right? But I just don't think it's appropriate. But who knows? Now look at all the water. There's been a lot of water here, so. Oh, look at that. I mean, your daughter decides to do something, and there's nothing you can do about it. She'll do what she wants. And that's that. Simple. So here we are going past South Alloa. My dad must have come this way to go to his work. Oh, they'd probably got a bus, eh? There's the 950s to go to Grangemouth. He did have a car. He got his brother's car. But I think that was in the. Well, that'd have been in the late 50s, mid to late 50s. What the hell are they doing here? That's a thing we might not want to check out and see what's going on. What exactly they're doing there. So the plan is to get around to Falkirk and just park somewhere. Well, the problem with where I'm going is that you get a lot of boy racers there, so yeah, you get them flying about, so it's maybe not the most relaxing place to be. Another problem is that where I go, I have to move. I can't like park where I'm going to be, because it moves. So wow, oh wait a minute. There must be something on. See them buses? Why is there something on at Falkirk Stadium? There is, isn't there? There's football on, isn't there? Or something? Oh, I think somebody told me about that. Why would you have big buses like that going past? Must be, yeah. well, why would they be going this way? Right, well, if they're going to Stirling, why do they not go along the motorway? Oh, I don't know. Well, the thing is that it could be tricky tonight and tomorrow if there's going to be lots of cars abandoned where we're going. It could be tricky, but in saying that, I am early, but I'm only like an hour early, or an hour and a half or so. It's not like I'm really early or anything like that. So I had thought about, like, so there's a Dumfries car boot on today. I was looking at that going, why don't you go there? I thought, well, because it's a lot fucking further than going to Falkirk, isn't it? It's going to cost me, like, what, 50 quid for diesel. This is only costing me like a £5 come here. And so we're coming up to Earth. I just can't understand why these buses would go that way. Unless they're going to fill in. Is that why? Because they're going to fill in. Who was playing football? If that's what it is. I just don't know, do I? Yeah, so these videos I'm doing, you think, well, I think it's about time I started doing something a bit better. Instead of just recording everything and putting it on YouTube. You know, it's just a bit strange. So I really need to start doing something more worthwhile. I did the art stuff today, and people don't seem to be that interested in it. I get quite high about it when I do it and the finished results and everything. I feel quite amazed at myself. I feel I'm some kind of special powers or something. But I think at the end of the day, nobody really gives a shit. You know, they don't. What are they going to do? Just look at it and go, oh, that's great. And they don't give a fuck, really, do they? Come across a green communist, you've got to fight them. I was watching Jefferson Fisher and he's talking about dealing with narcissists, so I'm trying to remember it. And what he's saying is, and I know this but I still forget about it, is don't play the game because it's like a carnival ride that's rigged. You know, you're not going to win. So don't play the game. You know, so it's just, I think the thing is, it's trying to work out who's a narcissist. And so I think I know who's a narcissist. So, I mean, I get quite a bit of it at the car boot. There's people playing funny little games, you know, and it's essentially because they don't want to pay for the stuff that's for sale. You know, that. So they play funny little games. But I think that's just an indication as to what they're like. You know, there's some people have this like, arrogant attitude. Quite a lot of women are like that. They won't deal with you. It's almost like it's not their, like it's not up to them. But they don't want. Say like you say, I want £1 for that. Oh. You know, they'll make funny faces and everything, and behave in a weird manner, and they're wanting you to do their work for them, which is, oh, I'll let you have it for 50 pence. That's what you're supposed to do. And the reality is, if you feel, well, I don't do that. I just, why should I do their work for them? And it's just because they can't bring themselves to like what I would do, or they don't have it's lack of confidence, isn't it? It's lack of confidence. The confidence to say, hey, wouldn't you take 50 pence for that, or whatever it is? Right? I know it sounds pathetic when you're talking about it. When I'm talking, it is pathetic. That's why. It's like, oh God, how desperate are they? They're trying to save 50 pence. Whereas like some of the Asian lot, it's just their way of life. So they don't feel any social shame. So there will be social shame about going to car boot sales as well. For some of them. Certainly know my sister was like that. Oh no, it wouldn't let me see at a car boot sale. You know, that's just a vain person. You know, lacking in something. So, some of them, what was I talking? What is a narcissist? Because I think we'll probably say narcissistic things and do narcissistic things. That maybe doesn't mean we're a narcissist, as in, you know, have a disorder, be diagnosed with a disorder, a narcissistic personality disorder. And so what I think it is you can tell, well, people in your life that are narcissists, for example, both my exes are narcissists. My sister's a narcissist. My mother was a narcissist. Whereas my father wasn't. You know, and I don't think, well, my brother isn't really either. Why did you say it like that? Well, no. He could be a bit narcissistic sometimes. But he's not a full-on narcissist, right? His wife's not a narcissist either. So my sister, yeah. My mother, yeah. My auntie, yeah. A lot of females got it in my family. Yeah. A lot of women that I know. Men that I know, male narcissists. Yeah. So I think that the thing what Jefferson Fisher's saying is the game is rigged. So what you say is, noted. I understand. Oh I get you. Instead of like getting led into an argument with them, agree with them. But you don't like what you're saying was, don't give them ammunition, so you go and say too many things. I've found myself getting defensive or involved in an argument with somebody. You can't win with these lot. You can't explain it. It's a trap. You have to sort of agree with them on a sort of vague level. Because I wrote it down on a bit of paper, somebody said, was, another thing is, don't say anything. So no words could be misquoted. Can be misquoted, so you know, you just try not to it's longer going this way actually. Kelpies. What would happen if you just says, I don't want a fucking big massive horse's head from my view from my window. I'm objecting. They would just overruled you, wouldn't they? No, it just says, tough shite. At least the rain's eased off. I got the diesel heater going earlier. It's something I need to fire it up every now and again. Well, here we go. It's a red light, the Greensmouth or red light experience, which tends to be the only way to get through this place. And we're away. And we're in the wrong lane. That's okay. When that sound like my children, that what I really like is going for restaurants and stuff, and they got something. They don't. Oh no, my daughter does. She likes it, but a lot of pleasure is gained from eating out, and then some people just get bored of it and they go, I don't want to fucking eat out, you know. And you think, oh god. I think video games have not really been a positive influence on humanity, have they? They haven't been. Am I in the wrong lane here? Aye. Every fucking time you do it. This roundabout, you just don't get it at all, do you? Which one are we going on this time? The boy racers are about. Right, let's see what fuck-ups we can do here. Right, there we go. Oh, aye, fucking lights have changed. M9 North, A904 West. So, we're going in the A904, aren't we? Yes. Oh, we're on the right lane then. So when you get to this one, if you want to go M9 North, you have to go for the right into that lane, right? So we're just going to stay in this one here like this, look. See that? We're going to go right over. Is that okay? You allowed to do it like that? Yeah, so we're in the middle lane. Yeah. Every light changes to red as soon as you get anywhere near them. That's the experience you get here. Right, so I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm going to be ending it soon. Thanks for coming along, and I know it's pretty shit and there probably wasn't much point in doing it and all the rest of it, you know. Could have went and sat in McDonald's, eh? Well, at least I got a bit of painting done today. And art. So I should get. So basically I've blocked it all in. It's a case of just finishing it off each bit by bit. I mean, the thing is, if you talk about price in art, like £350, right? You go, oh, that's a lot. That's not really. I mean, you know. It all depends, really, doesn't it? It's like, it depends if you really need. If you really need money or whatever. Well, that's normally when you don't get. If you really need money, that's normally when people don't give you any, because they intrinsically know that you're needing it, and they don't want to fucking give it to you. I always found that it was such a difficult journey. It really was. My life, and now I don't really have to bother about any of that crap. I just, you know, I'm quite comfortable, you know. What we've got up here, well, I don't know what to expect here. I've got a feeling it could be busy, but I don't actually know if it is or not. I think that was a Falkirk Council staff car, and I think it had a broken number plate light. So I've come here earlier than I normally do, and it's oh wow, they're there already. Jesus, oh, that's unbelievable, isn't it? Oh, that's them with the fucking hell. They're there already. Wow. It's the boy racers. They're probably worse at this time. Well, yeah, it's because I'm a bit earlier. They're all fucking bonkers, aren't they? So I'm going to hold back this time. Look at them all with their hoodies. That blue thing. Oh look, he's fucking further over this time. God, he's over fucking miles.